Welcome back to the Charles in Charge Cowboys Sports Report. It's November 5th, about, what time is it? About 9:20 p.m. Central Time, my time. Well, after the sickening game I just witnessed at Philadelphia. We go to 5-3. Philly goes 8-1 into the bye week. Yeah, Philly got a little banged up, but they're going into the bye week. They're going to come out just fine when they play Kansas City. If you're watching this episode, guys, I implore you. I put a lot of work into this. I put a lot of videos out. I have good content. Please subscribe if you haven't, guys. It's free. It's a free investment on your part because you're going to help build a channel that's going to become a gem in the future. This show will become as good as Law Nation show way future because he is top tier. Mark Holmes for sure. All the big dogs, this show will hit that plateau. Please subscribe, guys. It costs you nothing. Hit that red button, and the like button just helps you get viewed more. I got some quick meat to get into. It ain't gonna be a long video. I'm gonna just get down to it about what happened tonight, today and tonight. Like Mike Fisher does, guys, on the count of 3. If you're watching and you are not subscribed, let's hit that subscribe button on the count of 3 together, guys. As brothers and sisters, we all bleed blue and silver. I cannot get to where I'm trying to get, which is 500 and 1,000 subscribers, and then on without y'all's help, guys. So on the count of 3, let's hit that subscribe button in unison, guys. If you have not, 1, 2, 3, subscribe. Boom. If you did it, you're a real one. I love you for it. Like Mike Fisher says, like button. If we can all hit that like button on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, and like. If you did it, you're a real one. I love you for it. I noticed a lot of small content creators, they can edit. I've got a Galaxy. I don't think I can edit. Like iPhone on the bottom of their screen, they put the Cash App name. That's how they're doing their donations. If people actually start donating to the show, seriously, after week 18 at Washington, the top 3 prizes are better than any show's prizes could even think about being. First place, top donor, would get playoff tickets, home or away, maximum 3 persons, 50-yard line, medium deck. Second place, be 2 jerseys of your choice, any way, shape, or form. Third place, Emmitt Smith will give you a card, most likely autographed by that time. Information will be in the chat for that. Now, we go to Philly and we lose 28-23. There was a lot of ups and downs during the game, a lot of missed opportunities. Not one person to blame for the loss. Dak played well, but Dak better play well because every quarterback plays well against Philadelphia. He had He was 29 of 44, 374 yards, 3 tubs, no turnovers. Clean game. CeeDee Lamb, 11 catches, 191 yards. Pretty impressive there. Jake Ferguson, 7 catches, 91 yards. Tolbert, 3 for 49. Tony Pollard had 12 carries, 51 yards. We held A.J. Brown to 66 yards receiving. We held Devontae Smith to 51 yards. We held Goddard to 50. We held DeAndre Swift rushing 18 carries, 43 yards, 2.4 yards a carry. Jalen Hurts was their best rusher. 10 carries, 36 yards, 3.6 yards a carry, and a touchdown. He was 17 of 23, only had 23 pass attempts, 207 yards, 2 touchdowns. Reason why defense led up 28 points is because twice they got to start at the 40 with Brandon Aubrey kicking the ball out of bounds, illegal procedure, and Rashaan Evans. Just a dumb face mask penalty. Let them start at the 40 in the third quarter. But everything that happened during the game, before halftime, Michael Gallup dropping the third down pass wide open. After he takes off and he cuts left on his out route, he's not looking for the football. Like he doesn't expect it. Always expect the football. So when he actually finally looked, the ball was already hitting him. Therefore, he doesn't catch it. We had to settle for 3. We probably would have punched it in if he would have caught that ball and converted that third down. Philly fumbled 3 times. We didn't recover any of them. the last one, the last possession, where they give it to Swift and he runs into A.J. Brown and the ball hits the ground, that was a gift they're trying to give to us, and we don't want to take it. I've never seen a team reject a win, a gift-wrapped win with a bow and cherry on top like I did today. Everybody plays Philly close this season. Philly's biggest win was by two touchdowns against Miami. I mean, Mac Jones took him to the brink. Washington took him to the brink twice. They beat the Rams by 9. So us losing to them by 5 is no different than all them other teams. It was supposed to be a measuring stick game. We lost. Only way that we pass the test is if we win. There's no moral victory here. It's not like Philadelphia's waxing everybody they're playing and we're the only ones that play them tough. No, every game Philly plays is tough. And usually they're trailing at some point in the game. Like last week, they're trailing by 14 at Washington. What got me was the two things that got me in this game. First of all was Mike McCarthy's clock management. When we get the ball with 4:43 left to go, down by 5. We have no hurry-up offense. Not one time did we hurry up to the line and snap the ball. We huddled, we took our time, we acted like we had the lead. Mike McCarthy it looked like he was calling a 4-minute offense when you had the lead. So we take our time. The clock is not our friend at that moment. You're down by 5. You got to get a touchdown or 2 field goals. So he takes his time. And we get to a 4th down. And we put it back to him with 1:17 left on the clock. If we would have went hurry up, we probably could have scored on that drive. Whenever you go on hurry up offense, for some reason, especially with Dak Prescott against a bad secondary, and he has good receivers, he plays very well in hurry up 2-minute offense. But Mike, he wasn't worried about that. It was, take your time, draw play here, whatever, huddle up, walk to the line of scrimmage. I was surprised that he was calling timeouts after we had our last punt. He didn't seem worried about the clock before. And then first down, we stop them. Second down, we stop them. Third down, they fumble the football. Just, a freak play. A freak play that's supposed to help the other team win the game. And it's deep in their own territory. And we can't recover that fumble. I mean, Swift fumbled earlier in the game inside our 10. Ball got knocked out. We couldn't recover that one. Earlier in the game, in the first quarter, Sam Williams on the first drive knocks the ball out of Jalen Hurts' hand. We don't recover that one. And we don't recover the last one. It's like Philly was trying to give us a football at the 30-yard line. But no, we don't want that. So they punt it, and we get the ball. We start at our own 15. Less than a minute to go, no timeouts. At our own, I think we had 40 seconds left. At our own 15-yard line, it's like, there's no way we're going to get, maybe we get to midfield and have a Hail Mary shot. So on that last drive, the first play, Bradbury gives us a pass interference penalty, which was a 30-yard penalty. And being that Bradbury got hurt on the play, so being that they had no timeouts left, and they had to take an injury timeout, it cost them a 5-yard penalty. So then we get the ball at the 50-yard line. The very next play is a roughing the passer call against Dak. Hassan Reddick hit him after he threw the ball. Ref saw it as a roughing call and called it 15 yards right there. Boom. Next play, we had CeeDee Lamb, who was wide open because at that time, Bradbury and Slay are out of the game. They're hurt. Hit CeeDee Lamb. He runs to the 11, gets out of bounds, tops the clock. 27 seconds left. 1st and 10 at the 11. Encroachment on Philly. They're trying to give it to us. So it's 1st and goal at the 6th with 27 seconds left. We have no timeouts. But we're at the 6th with 27 seconds. That's an eternity of time. And we refuse to finish. We get a false start. Boy, it was saying it was a false start by Tyler Smith. So we're at the 11 with 27 seconds left. Still not a bad scenario. We can easily, win it with one throw. And in the very next play, Terrence Steele just gets beat so bad by Josh Sweat. Sack. And then on the very last play of the game, you want to, have a chance to score. So you want to throw it in the end zone. Like, a Hail Mary, if you're at the 50, you go throw it in the end zone. You're not going to throw it to the 5. But we throw it to the 5-yard line to CeeDee Lamb when he's got like 6 defenders behind him. If you're going to do that, have like a hook and ladder type of scenario. Have somebody that he can lateral the ball to. Throw the ball in the end zone. For some reason on 3rd and 4th downs, we don't throw the ball past the sticks. We throw it in front of the sticks. Just like the Schoon touchdown that wasn't a touchdown. Throw the ball at least an inch inside the end zone. Or a foot inside the end zone. If we can't beat the Eagles, and they're trying to give us the win in every way, shape, or form, how do we expect to beat a contending team in the playoffs whenever they're not giving us gifts, whenever they're not trying to give the game away? Now everybody listen to the Law Nation show, and everybody's talking about our next 4 games. We got the Giants, Carolina, Washington, Seattle. Then we got Philly again. Philly has their bye week. They come out. They got Kansas City and so on and so forth. Tough schedule. And they're saying, yeah, well, by the time we see Philly again in 5 weeks, there's a good chance that they have another loss or 2. Is there? Because after this bye week, I'm pretty sure they're all going to be healthy. Bradley Roby should be ready to go as their slot corner. Kevin Byard will be in the system all the way by that time. He won't be, halfway into the new scheme. He'll be in it. So, Kansas City, who struggled against Denver, Philly goes to Kansas City, but why is everybody so confident Philly's going to drop that one? This game was the biggest game of the season because if we beat them at their house, then all we got to do is beat the Giants next week and we control our own destiny for the number 1 seed. But of course, we don't win games like that. You could tell in the 3rd quarter when Philly started to take over that we were not going to win. There are certain games that we play against quality opponents, and there's a certain point in the game where you can tell we're not going to win. That game was so reminiscent of the 2019 game at Philly, Week 16. Winner wins the division, basically. And you could just tell by the 3rd quarter we weren't going to do it. In this game, I actually thought we were going to actually pull it out. They fooled me again. I mean, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Shame on me for us being at the 6 with 27 seconds left and me actually thinking that we were going to pull that game out against the defending NFC champions. Fool on me. Shame on me. We didn't make a trade at the deadline. We didn't try to get a power back or, another solid corner so Blaine could go back on the inside and we could have a solid trio. Jordan Lewis is serviceable, but he's not very, he's not good. He's above average. He's not good. Jalen Johnson would have been the ticket. But no, we like our guys. We better hope that in the next 5 weeks, Philly has a bye next week. Detroit, San Fran on the bye this week. We better hope that Detroit, San Fran lose next week and that we wax the Giants, roll over Carolina, have an easy Thanksgiving game, and then beat Seattle the Thursday after that. And then we'll have 10 days to prepare for Philly at home. And Mike McCarthy better learn that to start the game against the Eagles, you don't run the ball twice. First down, second down, then throw the ball, third down, go 3 and out, punt the ball. Against Philadelphia, you win the game by throwing the football. Our team just, I don't know what it is. They refused to accept the gift wrap present Eagles were trying to give us. I mean, go back and watch the game again and see how many times Philadelphia was like, here, take this. And we're like, no. Y'all have it. Y'all have it. We're really not winners. We just like to be in the conversation every year. But we're really not interested in actually getting, to championship game of the Super Bowl. Second round is fine for us. That's the team that we look like today. We should have won that game. We outplayed Philadelphia in every phase. We should have won that game by 2 scores. And the fact that we played the way we did is just sickening. Is what it is, guys. It just ruined my week, ruined my Monday. If we would have pulled that out, it would have looked like a different Cowboys team, the different Cowboys team we've been trying to see for the last 30 years. But no, it's the same. Now, yeah, if you get into the playoffs, you get to the tournament, anything can happen. You can go on a run like the 07 Giants, were the 6th seed, went to Tampa, went to Dallas, went to Green Bay, and then beat the undefeated Patriots to win the Super Bowl, one of the greatest playoff runs I've ever seen. To be on the road and play Tampa and then play the number 1 seed in us. We're 13-3. We swept them. And then go to Lambeau, beat them, and then beat the 18-0 Patriots. Pretty amazing. And 28-11, same thing with the Giants. They got in, made a run. 2008, Arizona, 6. Actually, they won the division with a losing record, I believe. But they got in the postseason, and wild card game on, ran the table, got to the Super Bowl. It should have beat Pittsburgh. So if you get in the playoffs, anything can happen. But we got to learn how to finish and be a real team. I mean, there is no excuse for us not leaving Philadelphia with a win tonight. There's no excuse. There's no moral victory in losing to them by 5 points. Because everybody loses to them by 1 score, just about. So, I mean, we didn't prove anything today. We didn't prove that we could play with the big dogs. You proved that by beating Philly, not losing by 5 like Washington lost by 3 in overtime. Like the Patriots lost by 5. Like the Rams lost by 9. I don't know what to think about the team at this point now. That loss, not winning the game, changes a whole lot. Changes a lot. But we'll see what unfolds. Keep God first and foremost. He comes before everything, even this. Seek Him in His righteousness, and all the other things will be added unto you. I am a living testimony of that. I am in a new, beautiful house in the woodlands, and it was all God. Please subscribe, like, and share, guys. I'll catch y'all sometime this week. I just got to get over what I just witnessed. I'm sick to my stomach. Catch you guys later. Charles and George is out.